Washington Hall Jameson Award is named for one of our most popular and admired instructors, who also happens to be a former dean of the Annenberg School. This award honors the graduate with the highest cumulative grade point in the major. Jennifer Shulkin is a participant in the Annenberg Communication and Public Service program and a double major in sociology. She worked in the Economic Crimes Division and the Drug Division of the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, and she helped provide constituent services in Bob Casey's office. She was a recipient of a fellowship at Brookings in the Center for Universal Education, and she writes for the Huffington Post. She's off to law school at the University of Chicago. Please join me in congratulating Jennifer Shulkin, winner of the Kathleen Hall.
I'd like to share a communication-related experience that meant a lot to me. In January of my junior year, I received an unfamiliar do not reply email. It read, "Your article has been permanently published to the following web address." I immediately thought to myself, oh gosh, what have I done? To my surprise, the do not reply email was from the Huffington Post, and the article published was my strongly worded piece on the several serious problems of Ivy League athletics and why I and so many of my fellow athletes felt compelled to leave the varsity program. I understood that the topic would be controversial and likely hit a few nerves throughout the college community, but I never imagined just how many nerves it would hit. About an hour after I posted the link to Facebook, criticism started to flow into my account, and I was glued to my computer screen. An ex-teammate on the men's side wrote publicly on my wall that I was a disgrace and an embarrassment to Penn Athletics for writing the article. And every time I deleted his comment, he reposted another. Others also weighed in to express disapproval. Overwhelmed by the repercussions of my first highly visible and controversial journalistic piece, I began to think that I had made a mistake in exposing my true feelings on the matter. But then, something amazing happened. I started receiving private fan messages from friends, acquaintances, and strangers alike. I heard from numerous star athletes in the Ivy League who had also left their teams, as well as those who still played but harbored similar resentments. They thanked me for giving them a voice and saying what everyone was thinking, as one tennis player put it. A track runner concurred. I'm glad somebody had the courage to bring this controversial topic into light. Otherwise, the system will never change. While most supporters were too afraid to publicly embrace my article, such as the squash player that deleted his praise after his teammate threatened him, some readers bravely reposted my article, exposing more people to it and offering to share in some of my criticism. I am proud to say that that article has reached an astounding number of people connected to and interested in Ivy League athletics and/or college sports, and that it has been received mostly with agreement and keen interest. Despite some incidents of uncivilized cyber behavior, it all in all spurred a healthy discussion on a subject that has and still avoids critical changes. More than that, though, I realized the power of public communication in an increasingly interconnected world and the importance of sharing our own individual perspectives. You see, communication, just like college and all else in life, is really all about people. While at first I regretted publishing the piece, I soon realized that if I made just one person feel better, if I gave just one person a voice that he or she was unable to express alone, that it was all worth it. And communication is the art that made that possible. My professors in the Communication and Public Service program, to which I was accepted my sophomore year, have urged me to reject passivity and to pursue my many passions. In particular, my mentor and advocate, Professor David Eisenhower, has continually encouraged me to stand out and to be the best that I can be. I should also recognize my parents, Merle and David Shulkin, for without their guidance, I would not be who I am today. And finally, I'd like to applaud my fellow Penn graduates for not being afraid to think for themselves and for inspiring each other to be better each and every day. Thank you.